A stolen daycare van with children inside, a mother murdered right outside her home.
Two crimes with a common thread. The accused perpetrators enduring mental illness and nowhere to turn.
And tonight, investigative reporter James Stratton with new body camera footage showing the pleas for help hours before tragedy struck.
Now nobody will take her because...
Inside a mental health hospital, a woman in crisis and a mother on the edge.
She needs help.
I need water.
So I don't know what you guys need to do to make this happen, but she needs to be someone who's going to hurt somebody or herself.
Christy Labrizzi is pleading with Wauwatosa police to commit her adult daughter, who's been diagnosed as bipolar.
So what's going on today?
No one's listening unless if I make myself tiny.
The daughter, Katie, tells police she'll stay at the facility voluntarily.
Do you think at that moment in that hospital that she was in the right mind to make that decision herself?
Absolutely not.
Katie Labrizzi also voluntarily left that facility, and police say she stole this daycare van with 4 kids inside.
My daughter is not a criminal, and you know, in her normal state of mind, she would never have done anything like that.
The scene caught on body camera 30 hours before the alleged daycare van theft. The kids unharmed, Labrizzi now charged with felonies.
I was basically begging them, you know, like, how are we supposed to help her if you're not gonna help me help her?
You were begging them to chapter her.
Yes.
The commitment law, Chapter 5115, allows police to detain a person in crisis to get them mental health help. It states the person must have a substantial probability of imminent physical harm to themselves or others and are deemed treatable. Wauwatosa police told 12 News she didn't meet that criteria.
If she actually hurts herself or someone else, that's the only point where someone's going to do something at this point.
Yeah, and that's
like we're trying to prevent that.
Yeah, and so that's kind of the unfortunate part of the Wisconsin
Yeah, it's really
law,
unfortunate because it's my daughter.
Yeah, because like with the law, how it's written, it says she has to be an imminent danger to herself or others.
Labrizzi is now connecting with others, including the family of Carrie Zettel, whose own desperate situation unfolded on police body camera.
She doesn't have a place to live. She can't live with me because she's too violent.
Zettel's daughter, Lauren Spores, has schizophrenia and is sleeping in the front yard of her mom's house on the south side under a tarp the night police arrived.
That poor baby, hey? And I'm afraid of her. I'm afraid of her.
Yeah, we can't force her to get some help. What we can do is, like my partner said, we can go catch up to her and see if she's willing to get some help.
Like voluntarily.
Despite telling Milwaukee police she's afraid of her daughter, the officers never mentioned Chapter 51.
I'm worried about you, Laura.
Okay, thanks, Mom.
Why didn't you call me?
Oh,
honey. Can you go to
no, they wouldn't let me go there either.
10 hours after calling police, Zettel called best friend Loretta Moyer Beaver.
She was in the background just screaming, I'm gonna kill you, and it was just, I'm like, Carrie, just call police.
When police got there, prosecutors say they found her dead, beaten with a rock by her daughter.
I said, is it Lauren or Carrie? And they said, it's your mom. And I just collapsed. My heart just broke.
You believe if they would have chaptered her or taken her to any sort of mental health,
Carrie would be alive.
Moyer Beaver estimates they called for help over the years, maybe 100 times.
what does that say about our system then if we are to where we are now?
That it needs to be fixed. That the police need to be trained and it needs to be easier for them to make those calls.
Wisconsin's National Alliance on Mental Illness, or NAMI, is seeing an uptick in these types of calls.
And those calls are, hey, I'm trying to get my loved one help,
right,
and I can't.
Right. It's I've called their provider, I've called law enforcement, I've called everyone I can think of. No one will help my loved one.
In cases like the two involving Katie and Lauren, only police can take someone in under Chapter 51.
If that person seems fine for that 10 or 15 minutes, the law enforcement officer is there, that makes it very difficult for them to assess that situation as being imminent.
NAMI has ideas for changes. One would add mental health professionals to those able to chapter someone. And two, they want a change in the language, removing the word imminently from the law, which says to commit someone, death or serious injury will imminently ensue unless the individual receives prompt and adequate treatment for this mental illness.
All of our viewpoint is there needs to be improvements on it. and we need to discuss how we can best improve that system.
You believe the law needs to improve, you're just figuring out how it should.
Absolutely.
Those in the middle say that change can't come soon enough.
It's frustrating, it's heartbreaking, it's disappointing, it's all of those things.
A very important conversation there. James Labrizzi was in court today for that stolen daycare van charges.
Yeah, this morning a doctor's report said that she is competent to stand trial. The judge agreed that criminal case for her will continue. Back to Chapter 51. No one tracks the approval or denial of cases at the police level under the law. Admitting someone is difficult, officers have to balance personal freedom and safety, all while responding to that scene. Milwaukee County does allow a clinician to chapter someone, but that's only after police decide to bring them to the emergency center downtown. Police in both cases say they followed their own policy correctly.